If I'm acting a little high, it's because of the old stale gummy.
I could commit the perfect murder.
Call me daddy.
Why would you sniff them?
Because my fingers were up in the hole.
Did you show nipple?
No, I split my tights.
What other people are you giving an unwrapped vibrator to?
Stay away from radio. It's the devil's medium.
This is Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Oh, as we slither closer and closer to Halloween, it is officially, Hallows Eve.
Yep.
Right? Hallows
Yep.
Eve. It's Wednesday, October 29th. I believe that's... Well, Hallows Eve. Hey, we'll buy it, whatever, for now. Hey, everyone, good morning. How was Blood Manor last night? You guys survived?
Amazing. Yes,
Wonderful.
it was. I have no voice, but it was amazing.
We were watching everything online and all your posts. Wow, Blood Manor has never looked so great. Looks like the crowd was massive and in a great mood last night. You guys were made up beautifully.
Aww.
I don't like that toilet room. Got to get rid of that.
It was so disgusting. I couldn't even go in it. I was gagging. I was like, no.
We were talking yesterday with Danielle about some of the scariest videos of all time. And for some reason, Backstreet Boys, everybody, it always wins like top 10 scariest video.
Yeah.
But it's not really a horror video, is it? It's
No.
kind of creepy.
No, but it sounds a little scary. The music has like a scary sound to it.
All right, well, a perfect song for Hallows Eve.
Everybody, rock your body, Backstreet's back, all right.
Okay, it has a creepiness factor in it. Okay. Look, we found another Halloween song. That's as good as it gets. We need new Halloween music. Someone, please, God, help us. Well, welcome to the day. We have stories to tell you about, of course, Danielle's Halloscream 3 last night at Blood Manor.
So good.
I don't know, that toilet room. Let's get into that a little bit later. So all in all, it was a big success. Danielle, you did a great job.
It was awesome. The listeners all came out, so many of them. The house was nonstop the entire time we were in it, so it was perfect. And we had a great time. And the listeners are so funny trying to get us to break character, but I didn't.
We'll talk about it. We got stories to tell. And Gandhi, you looked great last night. Is all the makeup off yet?
Most of it, I think I got off. I spent quite a while peeling it off.
I have
that's
some
the
on my
thing.
back
They
still.
are, They are so great at doing makeup there. It's too great. You can't get it off.
Yeah.
But it looks awesome. Scary, how did you do last night? You did okay?
Yeah, I hung out in the parlor. I was a vampire. I was rocking the carriage of my dead twins. It was phenomenal.
Of course. We call that a Tuesday night. Anyway, so Froggy, how was your night? I'm far away from all things haunted. That stuff freaks Froggy out.
Mm-hmm.
The more I hear, usually I have FOMO in the mornings when you guys all get together and do your events. The more I hear about the things that were going on last night in this house, I have never been happier to have missed out. Today I have HOMO, the happiness of missing out.
You are just a massive homo today. Were you nice and safe last night, Straight Nate?
Yes, very safe walking through the streets of New York City, which is counterintuitive.
Well, actually, it's frightening as well.
Exactly.
Scotty B is sitting in a closet in his house on Long Island. I don't know. I guess it's a great place to be. We're trying to get him to come out of the closet for years. He just won't do it. Our first caller of the day, Denise, on line 4, says, good morning. Up early job hunting.
Oh.
Wow. Now, what kind of job are you hunting for at 6:06 a.m.?
I am a real estate paralegal, so I am just trying to jump on it.
All right. So I'm assuming a real estate paralegal, that's about, what, closings and things like that?
Yes. You guys have been keeping me company.
You know what? My mother, that's what she did for a living. She worked for an attorney, and she did all their real estate closings and things like that. So
Yeah, I love it.
Well, good. You meet all sorts of people at closings. Does anyone ever come to a closing with a gun and put it on the table?
Oh, my gosh.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's, I guess, a Texas thing. That happened in my mother's law firm several times. People would come in and they were in a bad mood. They'd bring a gun in and just put it on the table.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a good way to get the meeting rolling.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, Denise, lots of places being sold. You've got work ahead of you. What do you have for our friend Denise, the first caller of the day?
Well, the next time she goes on an interview, she can look stylish in her Elvis Duran in the Morning Show t-shirt.
Very nice.
All right.
You got it. All right, Denise. Happy closings.
Thank you so much. You guys looked awesome last night.
Oh, they look great. You didn't see the toilet room, did you?
No.
Oh, good. We'll go back and skim through that. Hold on one second, Denise. Yeah, we got questions. We may have to talk to him about getting rid of that toilet room before next year.
Brand new, and they loved it. Oh.
Yeah, oh boy. Into the 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, what's going on right now? How's Jamaica doing
All
this
right.
morning?
Well, as expected, Jamaica was hit hard by Hurricane Melissa. I'm sure you guys have seen the footage coming out of there. They are now dealing with the aftermath today. Melissa was the first Category 5 hurricane to hit Jamaica and the strongest storm on record for the island. So far, 7 deaths and more injuries have been linked to storm prep and the storm. They're saying they expect far more than that today. The Jamaican tourism minister says Kingston Airport may be open to relief flights today, but the Montego Bay Airport was devastated. Now, Hurricane Melissa has made landfall in Cuba as a major Category 3 hurricane, having hit eastern Cuba overnight with top wind speeds of about 120 miles per hour, making it pretty dangerous there as well. Forecasters say Melissa will cause destruction across the southeastern area of Cuba before moving offshore toward the Bahamas. Over 700,000 people have been evacuated from the region, where forecasters are warning of flooding, rain, and life-threatening storm surges up to 12 feet above normal. Over a foot of rain is also expected. Heavy rain in the mountains could trigger landslides. 25 states are suing the Trump administration over the suspension of food assistance benefits because of the government shutdown. The lawsuit, filed Tuesday against the Department of Agriculture, comes as the SNAP program is set to run out of money November 1st. It's expected to affect about 42 million Americans. The lawsuit argues the suspension of the benefits is illegal and a clear violation of the Food and Nutrition Act. It calls on the USDA to use contingency funds to pay for benefits through November. And finally, a new study is suggesting that women might need less exercise than men to have a healthy heart. Researchers in the UK followed over 85,000 adults wearing fitness trackers for about 7 years to examine how physical activity relates to heart disease. The study found women who got around 4 hours of moderate exercise each week lowered their risk of heart disease by about 30%. It found men, however, needed almost double that per week to achieve the same level of heart health. And those are your 3 things.
Hey, a special happy birthday to Nancy Capello. What makes this birthday interesting for Nancy Capello, it's her 100th birthday.
Whoa.
How great is that?
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday, Nancy.
Are you guys ready for your, what is this, Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready for your Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's funny?
To me, it's funny. Yeah, do you have a sense of humor?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You know, I love the holidays, and I want to feel jolly all season long. But when aches and pains sneak in, it's hard. Thankfully, Aleve can help. With just one pill, Aleve provides up to 12 hours of body pain relief so you can keep moving forward. Use as directed.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
As the sun comes up over Jamaica later this morning, you're going to see a lot of destruction, a lot of loss of life, I'm assuming. A lot of just bad things happening to really great people. And so we remind you from time to time, redcross.org. Simple. Just go on over there. They are usually the first to get there as soon as someone can get there, and they're there to help. And they're there for all of us, you know, anytime disaster strikes. So redcross.org. Take a look. Just go over there and see what you can do. Let's see. Yeah, there's still some more stories coming out from last night's Blood Manor appearance with half the morning show was there, all dressed up, looking awesome. The makeup, I thought last night was, at least it photographed better than I've ever seen it before. It was beautiful.
And Bree I think she's like the head makeup artist. They're all amazing, but she is just insane. And when I get there, she goes, okay, how crazy can I go? I go, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you love that? Don't you love when they ask you that? Yeah, go crazy,
Go
Bree.
crazy. She's
Hop
awesome.
on it.
Yeah.
That is just awesome. So if you follow Danielle or Gandhi or anyone, maybe Z100 will pick these up too as well.
Yeah.
And Elvis Duran Morning Show. Unbelievable. So who all from the morning show was dressed up? Did I see Deanna?
Yeah, so Deanna was there and her fiance Dennis, and they were like in like the psych ward, and Dennis had his head wrapped in like gauze, and he was going nuts. He had the best time. So yeah, he loved it.
You know, and what a creative outlet to be able to do people's makeup and wardrobe and dress them up.
Yeah.
Of course, we're talking about Bree and that incredible team that's down in the scary basement. And I tell you what, that's backstage, man. And they are getting everyone ready to go on stage and light up the night. And it was just, they do such a great job. Yeah. They really do. What an art form.
Yep.
Just incredible. All right, let's get into the horoscopes. Let's see, who's doing them today?
Oh, I guess Gandhi and I are doing them again.
No.
Oh, no,
No,
you're
they
doing
took them from us.
The boys have taken over.
Wait. You're doing
I
it?
did. Yeah, Nate. I did see a request for me to do it for someone's 40th birthday, but that's okay.
You should probably do it.
Yeah.
You
No,
probably should.
I think Nate should do it because let's get this day off on a weird start. Let's go. Come on. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it.
Well, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. You share it with some celebrities like Winona Ryder, Gabrielle Union, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Tove Lo. Scorpio, your secret's safe, but it's starting to weigh more than it should. Find a place to set it down a while. Your day's a 5.
Sagittarius, you're back in the game. The energy you're bringing is electric. Your day's a 10.
God.
Capricorn, you're learning that control isn't strength. Sometimes it's just fear in different lighting. Your day's a 6.
Aquarius, a detour might be your true path. Seriously, consider this new direction. Your day's a 9.
Pisces, your imagination is a tool, not an escape. Use it to build something real. Your day's an 8.
Aries, you're catching yourself before you say something you can't unsay. Consider it a small win. Your day's a 7.
Hey, Taurus, you're making headway in something that once felt impossible. Keep up the momentum. Your day's a 9.
Gemini, someone is testing your patience, and you're about to show them you don't need to play along. Your day's a 6.
Cancer, you're feeling reconnected to your purpose, even if you can't name it yet. Your day's an 8.
Leo, you're craving more than recognition. If it's depth you want, demand it. Your day's a 9.
Ooh. Virgo, you're relearning how to be gentle with yourself. That's harder work than you give it credit for. Your day's a 7.
And Libra, you're ready to leave something behind, even if it means starting over. Your day's an 8, and those are your Wednesday morning horoscopes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for putting such dramatic flair on it, Nate.
Very well.
And it's scary. Is that the only time you wear glasses? Horoscope time?
Yes.
Only
God.
during horoscope
He
time. I have my
needs them so bad.
I call them my horoscope classes.
Yeah, he
So you
needs
guys-
them other times, too.
You guys were at Nancy's Whiskey Pub or whatever it is last night having
Yes.
dinner. And so what did Scary have to do to read the menu?
He held that menu so far away from his face that it was pretty much next to me, and I was across the table from him.
His arm needs to be like another foot longer.
Yeah, there's
Like, 'cause he
something
can't
wrong
reach
with looking up close. But I can see far a mile
It's
away.
not wrong. It's called reading glasses that are needed right now.
You need reading glasses. I know. The same ones you buy over at the Walgreens. You can go pick those up. Get the ones with the little fake pearl necklace.
Yeah.
So you can hang them around your neck.
My ophthalmologist said that as you get older, the lenses in your eyes don't adjust for close up.
When's the last time you went to an ophthalmologist?
A year ago, I went to go see our friends Della Russo.
Well, here's the thing. Eyesight, when it goes fast. I mean, it goes overnight.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's not unusual.
Oh,
It happens that way. Yeah, it happened to me that way.
Yeah, me too.
Well, get in there and get tested. No big deal. Hey, Danielle, what do you have coming up?
Dr. Seuss, there's a new book on the way. How crazy is that? And Jelly
Look at that.
Roll has a new favorite team.
Want to hear something slightly more unhinged than the morning show?
I'll kill you.
Elvis Duran's After Party.
What is the direction of today's podcast?
A podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
That's an after party.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
I'll stop you.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Well, Gandhi walks in here, waltzes in, and starts offending people.
Yes.
Offending our floor at the iHeart building is all performance floor. It's all people that have microphones, people you hear on the radio. And then the sales floor below us, it's all salespeople who dress up and have to go out in public. We're a bunch of slobs.
Yeah.
So you're saying that all the facilities downstairs, the kitchen, the bathrooms are all spotless. And up here, it's like a frat house.
We are disgusting animals up here. I can't
Right.
believe it. Our little machine that I usually use, it was broken, so I went down to the 5th floor. Pristine. Everything there is nice. I wasn't scared of the ice machine. I wasn't scared of anything. It was just like,
Scared of the ice machine. We are afraid of the ice machines.
Yeah.
We see people putting their hands in there to grab ice out. I'm like, what are you doing, slob?
It's
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
But there's always something crusty. There's always a spill. There's always something in that kitchen that you look around and you're like, why? Why is it like this? It's just gross. Not on the sales floor. Where, might I add? They have 3 times the people that we have, if not more, down there on that floor. So what is wrong with us?
This is nothing new. Can I just tell you this?
Please.
Having been doing this for so long, radio stations have always been just crap holes.
Ugh.
They really have.
Yeah.
The chair in the main studio always stunk because the overnight guy had swamp ass, and he's just cigarette smokes back in the day, and just slobs.
Yeah.
Slobs. This is the way we are.
It's upsetting.
That's the way we are, Gandhi. Get used to it.
I refuse.
Buy
It's
into
so
it.
gross.
What's your theory, Scary?
Well, I feel that with radio stations, it's basically people that were classically trained in the sales world, and then there's the people trained in the creative process and programming, like the on-air
The
process.
slobs.
Wait, the bottom feeders,
So
remember?
I feel like
Yes,
the
the bottom
salespeople.
feeders.
Don't hate me for saying this. I feel like the salespeople are higher IQ and higher performing and functioning individuals
Okay.
than the people on our
Well,
side of the building.
Okay, I got to stop you there.
Okay.
Stopping you there. No, the IQ thing. No.
Because if you think about it, they
No,
have higher
but-
education. They're proper.
No, they don't.
Do they?
No, they don't. No. Okay, Scary.
They're neat. Oh, okay.
They are neat because they have to go out in public and have meetings with people.
Yeah.
We don't.
They have to
We
dress
hi-
up to meet people.
I don't equate that with a higher IQ. I equate that with we live in a cave where we've got moss growing on the walls, and they have to button down, man. They have to look good to sell this dump over here.
We're savages.
Okay, yes.
disgusting.
We're savages. We're not stupid.
Right.
Well, some of us are. But anyway, I agree. But it goes way back to the very beginning of radio. It's just always been this way.
I'm just so disappointed in us.
Oh, don't be.
It's so. I mean, go down there. Elvis. You've been down there. I know you've been down there with me before. If you just
Right.
go down to that machine versus ours, you'll say, "Oh my."
Yeah,
need to
no.
get it
No, we
together.
have all sorts of things growing in ours, and maybe it's not good for us. Maybe I don't know. It's some kind of penicillin thing. I don't know.
A penicillin thing.
I don't. But look at our offices. Look at our desks. Unorganized or disorganized, whatever you want to
Yeah.
say. And my office looks like a tornado just rolled through.
Yeah.
At all times. We're part of the problem. So let's not blame them.
My desk is beautiful, and it has all the things that make me happy.
There's a lot of things that make you happy,
Yes.
obviously. All right, Danielle, let's get going. What do you have today? What's on your list?
All right, let's start with Dr. Seuss. A new Dr. Seuss book is on the way in time for America's 250th birthday. It's technically not new because it's a complete manuscript that they found in his archives in San Diego, along with a cover sketch and art direction. It's called Sing the 50 United States, and it will teach kids the names of each state with the help of the Cat in the Hat. So, comes out June 2nd, 2026, already available for pre-order wherever your books are sold. So this is pretty cool, especially if you are a Dr. Seuss fan. So there's a lot of TV these days, and a lot of families in these TV shows are horrible families that do the worst things ever. So who are the worst families? Well, let me give you the list that they came up with, just the top 5. So number 5, the Soprano family.
Yeah.
Worst family. You guys agree?
Yeah.
How about the Lannister family from Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Oh God.
Terrible. The Meyer family from Veep comes in at number 3. The Roy family from Succession, guys,
Yes,
comes in at number
yeah.
2. But number 1 on this list, they're saying the Bolton family from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, they were really terrible.
The Bird family from Ozark is on here. There's a lot of families
Oh,
from
God.
Game of Thrones on here.
Yeah, the Bird family, they're awful.
Oh, they
I mean,
were awful.
you love them because they're so bad, but I
Yeah.
was thinking the Kardashians should be on there.
Yeah, no, the Kardashians are not on here.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right.
All right, I told you this would happen yesterday, and it did. Only Murders in the Building will have a 6th season, and it will be in London instead of New York City. You know that all of these other seasons have been taking place in an Upper West Side apartment, but now we are going to move on over to London, so that'll be pretty cool. Cardi B told her followers to expect another album in 2026. She said, I want to put out a project in less than a year, so I'm really planning on that. I want a new era. I kind of know what I want it to look like. It's going to be different from Am I the Drama? And Cynthia Erivo was talking to Harper's Bazaar magazine about self-expression and her beauty. And she talked about shaving her head. She said, this is what I want to look like. I love a heel. I love a neck. nail. I love a jaw. I love a bald head. I love a good outfit. And she loves being able to be individual. And she says that everyone's beauty is worth seeing and experiencing. I love that woman, man.
She definitely pulls it off very well.
100%. She's flawless. Love her. So Jelly Roll is having some downtime down under. He is playing in Australia actually for the first time ever. And he's been taking in local culture and he has discovered Australian football. So he posted about it. He said, I want you to know I've been in Australia a week and I've been watching the Fox Footy channel every single night. I have fallen in love with Australian football. So he is asking fans which Australian football team he should adopt as his favorite. So we'll see what they tell him. What are we watching? There is a lot. So it's Game 5 of the World Series. Of course, the Los Angeles Dodgers are hosting the Blue Jays tonight. Love is Blind Season 9 reunion.
I can't wait.
And this is a crazy season, guys.
God.
So you want to watch
They're all
that?
crazy. Is
Yeah.
this like the craziest of all crazy seasons?
It's not the craziest, but it was a lot of, I think this season could have been the nail in the coffin for the show.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is good. We like that.
Yeah,
maybe. Maybe.
Selling
Okay.
Sunset Season 9 is back as well. Slow Horses, the season finale there. Chicago shows, Survivor. And if you're going to the theaters, Sinners is back in your theaters in IMAX just for a little bit of time for the Halloween season. And the K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along is out. So you may want to go to your theaters and dress up as Rumi and sing your heart out. And that is my Danielle report.
Last night at dinner, someone at the table said, what's that new movie? It's called K-pop something. I said, are you? I said, what rock have you been living under? Jeez. Hey, people were wondering, well, why is Danielle's voice a little raw? Because she was screaming her head off in the haunted house last night.
Yeah, I left it at Blood Manor last night, guys. I'm sorry.
So there's the answer to that. You have a game today, Gandhi? What's going on?
I do. Today's National Internet Day, so there are a lot of directions we could go with this, but I decided to make a game about celebrities who became famous because of the internet.
All right, maybe we'll get into that coming up. Hold on.
Elvis Duran
He just keeps opening his mouth.
and the Morning Show.
The home you've worked so hard for is ready to work hard for you with a home equity loan from Rocket Mortgage. To learn how you can turn your home's equity into cash, visit rocketmortgage.com today.
Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org, number 3030.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
I was reminded yesterday, excuse me, that April 2026 will be our 30th anniversary of doing the morning show here.
What are we going to do? We're going to do
seriously?
something special.
I think there's stuff brewing.
All right, cool.
Stuff is brewing.
It's dirty
30,
baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got
But you know what? Just because we've been here 30 years doesn't mean, everyone's been here with us for 30 years. As a matter of fact, Adam, calling from Tulsa, didn't even know he existed prior to 2 months ago. Now he has to work early.
We'll get him back. Hang on, he just dropped.
We lost him. He has to work early in the morning, so he discovered us. Now he's like, oh my God. His text said, hey, just found you guys when I started working early. Country boy from Oklahoma, you guys make my morning so much better. Love you.
Oh,
Wow, how nice is that? Sometimes I wonder if we lose people, over the years, but no one ever comes back in. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
People are leaving the store, but not coming back into the front door.
That would be a bummer.
That would be a bummer. Let's see if we can get Adam on. Anyway, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, me too.
I wonder what first impressions are like.
Right?
We might have to ask. Hey, Adam, sorry about that. I'm glad we got you back. How are you?
I'm doing great, but
Yeah.
I'm about to go into work here in a moment.
Okay, well, we won't keep you. I know you have to be there by but whatever the top of the hour. Hey, but thanks for listening to us. But prior to 2 months ago, you had no idea who we are, but now you listen. I mean, what is your first impression of this weird show?
Oh, you guys are awesome. I mean, everyone is hilarious. So.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know about that. It's so wild. I kind of wonder if look, I'm originally from McKinney, Texas, so I'm from your area down there, right?
Okay.
And I didn't think people from Tulsa or Dallas would want to hear our show because we're a bunch of weird New Yorkers now. So, I'm glad you listen.
No.
You ever come to New York? Do you ever come up here?
I have not been to New York yet. No, I would love to one day.
Time.
Yeah,
you should. I mean, a lot of people from Tulsa is like, no, I want nothing to do with New York. It looks heinous and hideous because it is. Well, look, I know you have to go to work. Do you guys have a quick question for Adam because he's got to get to work?
Adam, what made you come back after you heard us the first time? What was it that kind of hooked you?
Probably Elvis.
Really? Oh, my God.
Yes. Actually,
Really?
there's multiple. Scary. All you guys
I love that.
cracking me up all morning.
And was
Well,
it
good.
the first time like we made you laugh, or did it take a while? Because a lot of people say, yeah, it takes me a while to like really get used to you.
No, it took about 5 minutes for the first time.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Look at that. All right, look, I know you have to go. But we want to send you an Elvis Duran, what are those things called? The hoodie? Can we send you a hoodie? I'll send you a hoodie.
Absolutely. This is surreal.
All right. Well, it is surreal for us, too. Someone actually listens to our show. Very surreal. Hold on, Adam. We love you, too. Hold on one second.
So cool.
Quickly. Can we quickly send him something? He has to get to work.
Yeah.
That was great. Thank you for getting him on the phone, Nate. Very grateful for that. Like, these people do turn us on.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Okay. All right.
I bet you there is somebody listening for the very first time right now, this second.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Guaranteed.
Oop, they just turned us off.
Yeah.
That was short-lived. Very short-lived. Hey, coming up, I want to talk about what we were talking about during the song earlier. We were talking about finding yourself in a rut in life, and you don't even know you've backed into that corner, and you realize, I don't do anything new or fun anymore. You're not growing. You're not doing new stuff. You're not afraid to do new stuff, or you just, for some reason, you're not growing. You're not expanding. I think we all have moments like that from time to time where you have to go, wait a minute, I need to get out of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I want to get into that a little bit because I bet either you as you listen or someone you know as you listen is going through that. We have to find a way to get out of that corner. Also, today is what, International Internet Day? Is that what you said it is?
National Internet Day, yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people are famous because of the internet.
Yes. Very
And so
famous because of the internet.
Talk about this game.
So a lot of people used to post their music to SoundCloud or YouTube. Maybe they got famous from TikTok or Instagram, whatever it is. But now these names are not just from the internet. They're very well known. And I actually didn't know a lot of these people got their start doing it this way. So I thought it was kind of fun. So we'll play you a piece of audio and you just have to tell us who it is.
All right. Call Diamond now if you want to play this. You need to know your internet stars. Good luck. Call us now at 800-242-0100.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
The one, the only Carol G right here.
To be here.
You actually jumped into the Hudson River.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Sit a little further over there. Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum!
Cocktail!
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Oh, almost. Still waiting to see what surprise costume you guys ordered for me. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I would be too.
You know what? I was talking to someone last night. I'm like, you know what? I'd be happy if I could just dress as a banana from now on Halloween. Just a banana. It's my thing.
Yeah.
It's so easy. The banana's so easy to shimmy in and out of. You know, I like that banana costume.
Yeah.
I really do.
It was sold out, unfortunately. So
Because everyone wants to be the banana.
Everybody
I actually
wants
read
it.
somewhere, Danielle, I actually read somewhere that banana is the most popular costume of all time.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
Maybe I exaggerated a little bit. It is National Internet Day. And there are so many people that you love in the industry, the entertainment industry, that got their start on the internet. Mm-hmm. Some of them obvious. Some of them I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Let's go see. Even music for this, Gary?
I do.
Here we go. Let's go talk to Sierra on line 17. Very excited to play. Hello, Sierra.
Hi, Elvis.
Well, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. Talking to you guys.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You sound good. You have a good vibe. Hey, can you, off the top of your head, can you think of anyone that you learned about on the internet that has now become a superstar?
I'm not sure exactly, but like with the names, but I feel like I'd be really good at the song titles.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see what we can crank out here. The song titles. We're looking for the actual people, but song titles. If they get you there, that's cool, right?
Okay. Okay.
You know, in asking that question, Gandhi,
yes.
Who do you know that has become famous because of the internet? I think in this day and age, it's almost everyone.
Yeah,
really.
for sure.
Yep.
I think so. Some of these go back a little bit farther than just now. But yeah, anymore, it's pretty much that's the way to do it.
All right, let's see how you do. National Internet Day. These are celebrities who broke into the industry because of the internet. Gandhi was up all night putting this together, getting the makeup off her face from Blood Manor. You were dripping blood last night. I was very impressed by that.
That was real blood. That was actually shed from me because I can't do anything without leaving a little blood behind. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Sierra, here is National Internet Day celebrity number 1. Who is this? She's pretty big. Who's that?
That's not Taylor Swift, is it?
No.
Hold on.
No, that was Addison Rae.
Yeah.
She's doing pretty well.
Oh.
Okay, all right, okay. No, it's just one. Here's another one. Internet famous number 2. Who's that?
Is that The Weeknd?
Yes.
That's The Weeknd.
Nice.
Yes.
He used to anonymously post stuff on YouTube, and then he blew up from it.
Wow.
Really? That's how he started?
Yeah.
That's cool. Here's another one. Not a singer, but a celebrity. Who is this? Famous from the internet. Number 3.
I am standing on $5 million of real money, the largest grand prize in entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants.
Who's that?
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast. All right. Now, an old friend of ours. She became famous from the internet? Really?
Yeah.
Number 4? All right. Who is this, Sierra?
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why.
Love her. Who's that?
I know it's Moana, but I don't know her real name.
That is Alessia Cara.
Love her.
She kind of grew up on our show.
Yeah. And she used to post acoustic cover songs on YouTube, and that's when Def Jam found her. And how Def Jam found her.
Wow.
All right, here is internet star number 5. You'll know this.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain.
Cardi B?
Yes, Cardi B. Yeah. Also another one. He has become quite the little superstar. This is internet star number 6. We need to play that. I like that. Do you know who that is?
Can you play it again?
Yes. Who dat?
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, that is Troy Sivan. Are you familiar with him?
Oh.
Yeah, okay, all right. Look, there's a lot of people that could be on this list. You can't know all of them, but I bet you know number 7.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
See you.
Wiz Khalifa.
Wow.
Well,
so close.
Okay.
That is Charlie Puth.
Yeah.
Very close to Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa's on that
He's
song.
he's on the track.
No, he's on that song.
He is. All right, well, that wasn't him. I mean, who's this right here?
I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it.
Became very famous on the internet. Who's that?
Shawn Mendes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Here's internet famous person number 9.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride.
Who's that?
I like the baby. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa's correct.
Good job.
And finally, probably one of the biggest names on here, number 10.
Throwing petals like, do you love me at night?
That's his
Can
latest.
you play one more time?
Yep.
Throwing petals like, do you love me at night?
Oh, is that Justin Bieber?
That's Justin Bieber. Absolutely. You did pretty well. And all of those people hugely famous because of the internet. How many did she get?
She got 6.
6. By the hair of her chinny chin chin.
That's not bad.
By the hair of her chinny chin chin.
Yeah. You gotta get 6 in order to meet the bare minimum of what we.
You want the majority.
You're accusing her of having a hair on her chin.
Right.
Well, yeah. Isn't that that's from a children's rhyme, a nursery
Yes,
rhyme?
it is.
Hair of my chinny chin chin.
All right. It's so attractive, too. Hey, what do you have for our friend Sierra?
Well, we have $500 thanks to our friends at Beaches.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Absolutely. $500. Thanks to our friends at Beaches. Absolutely. Sarah, have a great day. Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you. I love you guys. Bye, Dad. Hi, Thomas.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Thomas. Hi, Dad.
She has a list of thank yous. And thank you to our friends at Beaches Resorts. They are so proudly Caribbean, family owned, of course, based in. Can you turn that down, Scary?
Sorry, this song is such a vibe.
Okay, but you're over there dancing to it. It's like, well, okay. Of course, our friends at Beaches, proudly Caribbean, family owned, and of course based in Jamaica and Turks and Caicos. Jamaica is going through so much today. And of course, if you go to sandalsfoundation.org, that is their organization that takes care of their communities. They are helping out as well. The Caribbean's ultimate family playground, even when times are tough. They are amazing. But Beaches and Sandals will roar back as they always do. If you want to win a trip, simply go to elvisduran.com, enter, and get all the rules.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Text us at 55100. Standard data and messaging rates may apply. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
So Hurricane Melissa, is in Cuba. I think just passing Guantanamo Bay, heading north after slamming into Jamaica as one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes of all time. The winds blowing through trees and towns have slowed down, and it's now a Category 3. We'll have more on that on the way with Gandhi and her 3 things. And also keep in mind that redcross.org is where you can go. If you're like, I feel helpless, I feel like I want to do something, but I can't. You can. Redcross.org. Just get on over there. That's one of the many places you can go. That's one that's our go-to place.
Yeah.
I think so. Also, let's talk about Blood Manor last night. Let's talk about Danielle's Halloscream 3. You guys looked awesome. If you check out all the socials, it's just amazing. Not only do you look great, but you look like you're having fun.
Ugh.
The crowds came out. All of the actors came outside and gave you guys an incredible ovation. It looked like a lot of fun.
It was so amazing. And I have to say that the family that Blood Manor has created, they have a lot of the same actors that come back every single year, and their makeup artists and their costumers. I mean, it's a well-run machine, and everybody there is so lovely to be around and work with. And I love the fact that they embrace us as family now. They love when we come, and we really had the best time. And the listeners, they came out to have a good time. They did try to make some of us break character. It did not work, but it was just so much fun. It's for St. Jude, for a great cause, and just, yeah, it's one of my favorite things we do every single year.
So Gandhi is just thrilled at the fact that she can jump out from behind a wall and scare people and grab them.
It was so fun. I got to be in the catacombs, which is like the glow in the dark kind of area. But there's this part where I can hide in a little booth area, and there are holes. I can just stick my hands out and grab at people. So, of course, that was what I was doing. And it was amazing. But a few times I'd stick my hand out and wave it around. I had a little lobster claw on, trying to pinch at people. And a few times, once the lobster claw came off, and there were a couple gentlemen who just very gently and nicely were grabbing my hand, and I was like, oh, ew.
They scared you.
Actually, I kind of like it. Yeah, a couple people were kicking. It's very hilarious.
It's amazing how many people are turned on by zombies because I was in a wedding dress. Right. I was in a wedding dress and I was like saying that my husband had died. There was a zombie in a coffin next to me and I was looking for a new husband. I had lots of volunteers. Let me tell you. It was crazy.
I get it.
Yeah.
You said a lot of women were like, take him. You can have him.
Yeah, a lot of the women were like, he's yours. I'll leave him.
I cannot tell you, there maybe twice in a haunted house situation, I would come face to face with, not when I'm working it, but if I'm just going through as a participant, right? I would come face to face with like a guy dressed as Count Dracula or some beast, and they don't talk. They just look at you. They just stare at you in the eye. I will go up to them and kiss them on the lips.
Oh yeah.
Sir, you cannot do that.
Yes, I did. Assault? No, I get a hug back, and they would start laughing. They would go out of character and start laughing, and they're like, and I think one of them actually told me after the haunted house later that it happens all the time. He says, I cannot tell you how many men come through and just lay one on my lips.
Wow.
It's just crazy. It's fun. Whatever.
I think I had a little mini crush on the possum who was near me yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
The evil possum. He was just very nice. Every time, if my claw would fall off or something would happen, he'd bend down and be like, hey, I'm just checking on you. Are you good? Are you okay in there? Do you need to come out?
We love a polite possum.
Yeah,
it was so great.
So the clown that kind of gives you the instructions when you first come in, he's like, okay, this is what you do. No touching anybody, blah, 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 right? He had a chainsaw in there. So anytime he heard in my room, anytime people not doing what they were supposed to do or acting stupid, because, you do get the people that come through that think that you're not going to scare me. And, they try to act
no
like
fun.
Idiot. Right. So he would listen for that and he would come in with his chainsaw and he would scare them and get them moving. So he was kind of like my little protector, which I loved. It was
like
very
that.
nice.
You know what? It's really crazy how you can truly clear a hallway with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I think we should all have one ready at the ready at all times. Yes, Scary, what's your observation?
Yeah, well, so I was a bloody vampire holding the severed head of my wife by the hair while rocking.
And it could happen. It could happen.
Well, while rocking a baby carriage of my conjoined fetuses. Anyway, twins.
God,
anyway,
what?
yeah. But I was in a well-lit room, and it was as creepy as it was. The very next. Oh yeah, they were conjoined.
Conjoined fetuses.
Conjoined fetus twins in the baby carriage. They looked like I left them on the grill too long. And I said, meet my twins.
God.
They're inseparable. But anyway. So
wait, hold on. That was your shtick?
My shtick, my line was they're inseparable because they were
of
literally.
course.
Anyway, you
Yeah.
had to be there.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I noticed that because it was a well-lit room, people were creeped out, whatever. I did a few jump scares. The very next moment, people had to go into complete darkness.
Yeah.
And I could not believe the amount of people that freaked out at trying to get into that room. In fact, the actors that were with me said, oh, people leave right here. This is usually an exit point because people don't want to go further than this.
Darkness scares people.
Scared of the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaked out.
I was present for a pee.
What? People don't pee?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, do we have to give away a hoodie?
Yeah.
Did someone
Yes,
pee
they
their
get a hoodie.
pants?
And the possum was like, she gets a hoodie. I'm like, this is amazing.
Wait, should we talk about the poop room, the new room that's in there?
Oh, that was by the way,
that's so gross, dude.
I vote they get rid of that. That's just disgusting.
So last year that was the kitchen,
Jesus.
but Nick, who's like one of the guys who co-owns Blood Manor, they go to these conventions every year, and they show it's like a horror convention, and that you buy props and stuff. And he went, and there was a whole poop thing, and he was like, "This is what we need to do." And he actually and the guy who's in the room, this like little boy, I don't even know what it is. He auditioned, I think, something with the toilet and sitting, and they knew he was perfect for the room. And it's just so I couldn't even walk in the room.
Well, here's
I
the
couldn't
thing.
even walk in the room.
Hold on, we got to back up a little bit.
Yeah.
They go to a horror convention.
Yeah.
And you guys, all the rage this year is the poop room. The poop room is. If your haunted house does not have a poop room, then you are living in the past.
It's disgusting.
So gross.
It is gross. But didn't your husband Sheldon get some of it splashed in his mouth?
Yes. So Scotty B's daughter Cooper was the first to volunteer to be in that room. I don't get it, but she was flinging.
She got that from her dad.
She was flinging water, which I think everyone thought was poop, at everybody. She was flinging it, and so Sheldon got a little in his mouth. Yeah, so that wasn't. I said, Shell, I hope you're okay after this. But apparently it was clean water that they kept in a bucket next to the bowl.
Yeah, right. There's nothing clean in that house. I love this text message. My husband once farted in a haunted house. It was so bad, all the people broke character in disgust and had to run out.
Wow.
Well, there you go. So congratulations, Danielle. Congratulations to all of you for another world-famous Halloween Halloscream with Danielle at Blood Manor. By the way, Blood Manor is wide open, and this is the week to go. So do a search for Blood Manor right now.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
The return of Mrs. Moshkalopsis. We love this old lady.
All right. Well, her house is now haunted. And since there's so many things going on with ghosts lately, she's decided to call a spirit service to try to get rid of the ghosts in her house.
A spirit service?
Yeah. It's actually, these people take it very seriously. They go to your house and they try to get rid of the ghosts. So one of their employees, actually, Jeff, put Miss Moshkalopsis up to it. So
that's creepy. Miss Moshkalopsis is going to phone tap a spirit service tech.
Yep.
All right, let's see what happens. Here we go.
Hello? Yes, hi. I'm looking for the person who can come to my house because I got a ghost.
You have a ghost?
Yeah, I'll hear all these noises. I go, ooh, ooh. They're really in the middle of the night. And so I found it on the internet, and they say you can come to the house and you can look around and get rid of it.
Yes, we do come out to your house. Are you having any kind of unexplainable experiences? Like, I mean, are you finding, like maybe you go in your kitchen, your cabinet doors
I don't go in my kitchen. I go in my bathroom. Do you think maybe it could be George or Rose or I don't know. Maybe it could even be Gertrude. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, who are all these people?
They're dead.
Oh, well, mostly when you have, paranormal experiences, it's a spirit that's crossed over that hasn't moved on and is trying to make contact with you.
Well, I'm trying to think maybe George, what would George have to say to me? I don't think he had to say anything. I mean, when we broke up, everything was okay, and then he dropped dead. So I don't know, maybe he had a question?
Well, that could be, but have you, had anything, fall off, like a table or a counter unexplainable? Or
I fell off the bed the other night.
You fell off the bed. Did you get pushed out of the bed and nobody was there?
Maybe. I don't know. I thought it was maybe something I ate earlier in the evening. My stomach was hurting. But it could have been the ghost, maybe.
Has anybody taken taken some video? Has there been some stuff you've written down that's happened over time?
Video? I don't watch videos. My son Marvin gave me a DVD player a while ago, and I watch my stuff that way.
Okay, ma'am. Well, I'm sorry that there's just no way that I could come out there with just.
I watch CSI and NCIS. I watch all those shows.
Well, ma'am, I understand, but it's not like TV. There are some ghost shows on TV that are fairly accurate. But
I saw the movie Ghostbusters, and they came with the big thing on their back with a hose, and they suck them right up.
Ma'am, I don't know. I don't know where you would get that. Idea that would happen. How difficult.
One of my friends told me that she thought there was a ghost in her house at one time, and they want to have sex with. I don't want to have sex with nobody I don't know. And definitely, if it's my ex-husband, I definitely don't want to have sex with him. He was not good. He just lay there.
Oh my goodness, man. I don't really know what to say to that. All I can tell you, man.
What?
All I can tell you is that
Boo.
I would say that you would need to. Hello.
Boo.
Ma'am.
Boo.
Okay, I'm sorry I can't help you. Have a good day.
Is this the Ghostbuster people?
Yeah, that's not exactly what we do, but...
Right, the woman that just called us?
Yes.
We can't help her. There's nothing we can do for her.
This is Danielle Monaro from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, and this is just a phone tap.
Are you kidding me? Holy crap.
When Jeff comes to work today, you can tell him thank you very much because he's the one that played the phone tap.
I'm a very patient person, but I didn't. It was gone. It was gone in like 2 minutes.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
This phone tap was pre-recorded with permission granted by all participants.
The Elvis Duran phone tap, only on Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Want to hear all about the weird, wild stories you didn't learn in school? Let my best friend Patty Steele and her podcast, The Backstory with Patty Steele, be your guide. Patty, what are you exploring next?
Yeah, hey Elvis, did you ever wonder where Halloween came from? It's all about costumes, treats, and in ancient Ireland, good old bloody human sacrifice. Oh, how festive.
The Backstory with Patty Steele. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Never forget, join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T2T.org. If I'm acting a little high, it's because of the old stale gummy.
I could commit the perfect murder.
Call me daddy.
Why would you sniff them?
Because my fingers were up in the hole.
Did you show nipple?
No, I split my tights.
What other people are you giving an unwrapped vibrator to?
Stay away from radio. It's the devil's medium.
This is Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
A visit from our friend Vienny. Vienny, of course, from Tanzania, Africa. He is the official safari guide of the morning show.
I love that we have one.
I know, we've got one. He's awesome. And every time he visits, people become so interested in what he has to say about the animals and going out on safari. And we won't have a lot of time with him, but I want to talk to him a little bit. And I want everyone to understand that you can go on safari if you want. It's not only for billionaires. There are many ways to do it, and we'll help you figure that out with him. The whole point of his visit today is to connect you with him. He'll be here in about 20 minutes, and we'll connect with him. And by the way, his safari company, my husband and Alex and I are a part of that company as well. So I just want to make sure full disclosure is going on.
Very good.
Yeah, Alex from time to time is like, I'm just going to go down and work on safari. You're moving to Africa? Yes. I'm going out. I'm going to go out on safari for a couple of months. I'll be home. I'm like, no.
I think sometimes that sounds amazing.
Hell yeah.
Well, okay. But what about us back here?
Well,
keeping the house going? Anyway, so Vienna will be in a little while. Hey, can we bring up that conversation we were having earlier? I wanted to bring it up for everyone. Do you ever stop and think about what gear you're in your life? Are you moving forward? Are you trying new things? Going to see movies, going to see plays, getting out and seeing people and having friends, like a circle of friends, they say, is the healthiest thing for you, other than not eating dinner with Scary. It's a very, that's very unhealthy. No, but I mean, if you're not careful, you'll end up, maybe after years of ignoring yourself, falling into this pit, backing yourself into a corner where you're not out there doing new things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Either you or someone you know. Talk about it. Gandhi, you were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, I know so many people, and Brandon is one of them, who whenever you present a new idea, without him even thinking about it, the first response is no. And I'm always like...
Give an example.
Hey, I thought we could go on this cool adventure. Say we're on vacation. I thought we could go check out this park and blah, blah. And he's like, I don't really want to. Nah, let's just walk around until we find something. No, that sounds terrible. I've made a plan. Just trust me on this. And then he will always begrudgingly do it. And after, he's always very happy that he did it. But that initial push to get him to do something is torturesome. And my dad is the same way. And I just know so many people who are like, their first response to everything is no. They're just closed. And then after they think about it, they come around. But I'm like, imagine the time you would save and the life you would have if you just lean into it.
Right.
It's interesting. As we have this conversation, someone is listening to our conversation and thinking to themselves, wait a minute, that's me. I'm the no person. I'm the party pooper. The thing is, science tells us if you don't keep on it, you don't stay in gear, your mind will shut down. It just will. It will. I watched my mom and dad do that. They used to be travelers and hung out with lots of friends every week. And then one day it just stopped and they died on the vine. They truly did.
My mom and I were talking about this yesterday, and I was saying, Mom, God bless the fact that you love to do things and go, and you're nonstop. And sometimes she can't even fit me on her calendar because she is just so many friends traveling. Because I told her, I've seen a lot of people lately that have just given up and they just sit there and they don't do anything. And they get to a point where, it just passes them by. And I understand health reasons. I totally understand. But a lot of times I think those health reasons would get better or could have been avoided if you are more active, if you keep your mind active, if you have a lot of friends, if you go out and do things,
For sure.
Love it. Yep. So, go ahead, Gandhi.
On our show, there is at least one person like this. It is our man Scott, and he can't defend himself at the moment. But Scotty, if you present him with anything new, his first answer is no. I don't want to do that. It's not interesting to me. I don't want to. And there's really never a great reason behind the no. Besides, it's just different. Yeah. It's changed. He doesn't like it.
But look, and something to think about though. Obviously, he has new influence in his life because he does go out and do 5Ks and rides bicycles more than he used to. There were a few things, but usually, if you propose something to Scotty who cannot fend for himself at all, which I love, if you propose, hey, let's go do this, a lot of times without thinking about it, he'll go, oh no, wait, I'd never do that. That's gross.
Yeah,
or whatever. Exactly. And but I don't know. It is also the influence in your life. So maybe that's the good point here. That you to Brandon, or Scott has someone in his life that's influencing him to get out of the house and do things. Mm-hmm. It's influence.
Yeah.
So if you find you're in a pit or backed into a corner, who in your life can influence you to get off your ass and get outside and go do something?
You guys, honestly, I feel like this is a really great room of people who try new stuff and then also are pushers about making you try the new stuff. And I appreciate it because when we were talking about all of this, everybody thinks about childhood as being this magical time, and it is. It's amazing. But I think a huge part of that is because you do so many things for the first time, and that's magical in itself. You have that feeling that after a while, there are fewer things to do for the first time. So I think that's why it's even more important when you become an adult to continue trying new stuff and keep that magic that's there. It does feel just as good.
Yeah.
Interesting text coming through. Well, what about the fact that I'm an introvert? What about the fact that I have kids? Obviously, this one person says, obviously you guys don't have kids.
I have kids. I have 2 kids. And I've still, with my children, first of all, my children thankfully still like to hang out with us. But even when they were small, Sheldon and I made sure we did things or tried new things either with them or without them. And a lot of things that you can do and try are not expensive. And seeing, like you said, seeing them try it for the first time or even seeing me try it for the first time, it's just the coolest experience.
Exactly. Danielle has kids, hasn't seen them in 3 years. She's so busy. I know. Okay, look, you could be an introvert. There's nothing wrong with going out on your own and discovering new things. And I don't have kids. You're absolutely right. But
same.
What about doing things with your kids or something? Just something. You've got to get creative. You can't make excuses all the time. Sometimes you've got to get creative, and it may be a pain in the ass, and there may not be enough hours in the day. I get that, but otherwise, what's the alternative? Just sit there.
Yeah.
Where's your brain going? Where's your mind going? What are your dreams? Like, you want to get deeper? Let's talk about dreams. When's the last time you thought about what your dreams are in life? One day you wake up and maybe your dreams have evaporated. You maybe accomplished them or you couldn't. Well, where are your dreams? Where's your passion? What are you passionate about? Mm-hmm. I'm passionate about getting on the radio and yelling at people. What's scary?
Well, first of all, the first step is to start with a positive statement. All these people texting in are all starting with negatives. So you're not going to get out of that rut. Start with something think about what you can say that is positive. My father is the perfect example of the no, shut you down. It's the scary family stubborn gene. But every time, we finally opened his, we lit a candle under his ass and we say, hey, Dad, look at this. Wake up. Look at this beautiful world. Let's go on these family vacations. So
and now he's in.
Yeah, so I want to buy this expensive turkey. We don't have to go to Key Food and get it for $2 a pound. I want to buy this. And the guy is now coming around and now he's my father and is like, wow, my eyes have been opened. I want to do more.
Good.
I want to see more.
Never too late. After Danielle's father passed away, we're all kind of wondering where her mother would go, what she would do. Yes. Look at her, man. She's out of control.
She's
can't slow her down.
She goes to Scotland with her friends across the street. I'm just like, Mom, and she's like, "Yep, we're going." And she's got a trip planned for next year already. Like she is just.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's 1,000,001 examples. And yes, if you're a single parent and you've got kids, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine how many hours of every single day is devoted to just raising them and making sure they're fed and nourished and whatever. But you've got to do it for yourself, because if you find yourself in a rut, in a corner, and not living, that's example for them too. So just think about that. All right. Line 19 is Sharon. A few years ago, she promised herself a year of yes and never turned back. Ooh. What's going on, Sharon? How many years ago did you say, I'm going to say yes to everything?
3 years ago.
Okay. And what was it that made you get off your ass and do that? Was something traumatic going on in your life?
No, I was divorced, and my kids were really young when I was divorced, and so I sort of got put into a rut, and I realized that I was missing out on a lot. So I finally said, New Year's Eve one year, I said, starting next year, I'm going to do a year of yes. And I joined new social groups. I have done amazing things with people that I've met, and I'm just living my best life.
I love that.
Wow, look at that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Danielle here in the room, she does so much. We're trying to talk her into a year of no.
Well, actually, Nate had to teach me. Yeah, Nate had to teach me that no is a full sentence, right?
It is. Sometimes you say, what's the thing? If you say yes to too many things, you wake up one day and go, oh, this is way too much. But look, what you're saying, the year of yes, Sharon, what a great idea. And I hope you have a great day today. Say yes, I will.
Thank
say
you,
yes.
you too.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Okay, we can go around the room, do the Danielle report. We have so much to do. I don't want to say no to anything. No. I want to do it all. I want to do it all.
It's the year of yes.
Yes, what are we doing? Nate, what should we say yes to right now? Go.
Around the room, Elvis Duran.
Let's go around the room. It's a big yes. All right. Let's start with Gandhi today. Gandhi, what's on your mind?
I would like everyone to say yes to checking out maybe a new podcast like mine, Sauce on the Side. Thanks. Great. I appreciate
it's worth it.
Today is a really special episode for us because it's a crossover with our friends Nicole and Maria from Mother Knows Death, and we get into all kinds of stuff, including conspiracy theories that have to do with autopsies, some very popular things happening at the moment. They are fascinating, and I would really appreciate if you could go listen. So Sauce on the Side, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Absolutely. I love how they talk about doing autopsies of celebrities. I don't know why I'm into that, but there's something kind of fun about that. Hey, Scary, what's up with you?
Well, I just said yes to something that I'm very afraid of. I was asked to write a foreword to a book, which is wild because I don't know the first thing about. No, but my experiences at a place called the Palm Shore Club. It was that beach and cabana club I went to as a kid, and then I worked there for several years in Brooklyn back in the day. They're writing a book about it, and the author Danielle Monaro reached out to me and says, "Would you write the foreword?" And I'm like, "I'll get back into the habit. I don't know how long it's supposed to be." So I said yes, and now I'm kind of stuck because I have to write this foreword. But I'm nervous about it, but I'll get through it. I think
you'll be fine.
Writing a foreword.
It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's an honor.
It is an honor. I don't know the purpose.
It is an honor. No, you're going to start writing it, and you're going to have too much. You're going to have it edited down. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Nate, what's up?
Okay, so I have successfully transitioned. I am no longer a shower in the morning kind of guy. I'm a shower at night kind of guy. And I can't believe I went this long without trying to do that.
You're a crazy man. Crazy.
Change my routine. You get into sheets. You don't sully the sheets. They're nice and fresh and clean. I feel like you have to wash your sheets less as a result. And I feel like I'm sleeping better. So do yourself a favor. If you're a shower in the morning type of person, maybe try showering at night. I think it might change your day, your life, and your routine for the better.
Yep. Okay, so look at that. Get out of a rut. That shower in the morning rut. Say yes to night showers. What about you, Danielle?
So I want to give a special thank you to all of our Elvis Duran show listeners, because a night like last night when they come out and they, want to give to the charity and they want to meet us. And even when they came through the house, they get so excited to see you, and they don't know how to, they don't know how to act, and they want you to break character, but then they understand and they just tell you how much. Even when I was dressed as a zombie, I was getting, I love you guys. You wake me up every morning. You got me through the toughest time of my life. And, and I, quietly just smile, and I'm so thankful. It's not easy getting up at 3:30 in the morning every single day. We love it, but we do it for those moments and because we love being there for you guys. And thank you for always being there for us, because it really does mean the world to us. So thank you, Elvis Duran Show listeners.
There you go. We got the best. And finally, Froggy, what's up with you today?
I just want to say yes today to finally buying your Halloween candy. I've been saying all along, don't buy it because you're going to buy it too soon and you're going to eat it all and you're going to have to buy more. But I think today is safe. And I did notice yesterday some Halloween candy is already on sale because it's getting towards the end.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll save money, buy it now. All you need is a little bit of willpower to get you through to Friday. So it's safe. Today's the day. Go buy your Halloween candy.
Okay, all right. You told me to do it. I say yes to Halloween candy. Yes.
Yes.
I stand for Halloween candy. I like this text that came through. Hey, you know what? I'm a single parent, and although I don't have Disney pockets, I find tons of free things to do in my area. So there you go. That's the attitude. But a lot of people are texting and saying, I just don't have any money, can't do it. And my answer to them is, well, what's outside your front door that you're missing out on here?
Yeah, there's so much.
But if you are the person who does nonstop make excuses, then eventually those people who are trying to ignite you are going to stop igniting you. Don't do that. Don't give up on yourself like that. Seriously, Danielle, you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. What do you have going on this
All right.
summer?
So, who is your favorite scream queen? Ranker.com actually asked its fans, do you have a favorite scream queen? And I will give you who they said the top 5 were. Linda Blair from The Exorcist, of course. Oh my gosh, she was amazing. Also, Heather Langenkamp from the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Shocker, Hellraiser, Truth or Dare. Janet Leigh, who remembers her from Psycho. She comes in at number 3. Neve Campbell, who you all know from the Scream franchise. But who do you think is the number 1 scream queen, according to Ranker.com?
You named all the ones I
Jamie Lee Curtis.
There you go, Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, you know her.
Absolutely. She was the original Scream Queen.
Totally,
One of them.
totally
Scream
was.
Queen.
And Janet Leigh is her mother?
Janet Leigh is her. Is it? Yeah, I think it's
I think
Janet.
so.
Yeah, I think it is her mother, and she came
And
in number
Tony
3.
Curtis.
So there you go.
We have the family that screams together. You know?
Stays together. Chappell Roan and the Killers have been added to the lineup for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. They are going to join Olivia Rodrigo, Doja Cat, Elton John. I mean, the names go on and on and on. There's no word who on this list is going to induct and who's actually going to perform, but a lot of people are going to be there, and the show is happening November 8th. So, Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl. So he is actually helping more people want to learn Spanish so that they can understand him at the Super Bowl. The language app Speak says it is our biggest spike in U.S. downloads, and they're saying it's driven by a cultural event with many users writing understanding Bad Bunny as a reason that they're interested in learning Spanish.
I love that.
I think that is so cool. And speaking of Bad Bunny, the NFL is listening to people a little bit because some people were like, well, Bad Bunny, I don't know his music, whatever. They actually are having Sting headline a San Francisco show on the Friday before Super Bowl Sunday. They're thinking a lot of people will like to see that. Sting's a wonderful person, wonderful performer, been around a while, so they're doing that for a lot of other people. So let's talk about some iconic TV show costumes that sold at a recent auction. So Batman and Robin's costumes worn by Adam West, Burt Ward, you ready? $575,000 these costumes went for. The Joker's costume from Cesar Romero on Batman went for $212,000.
I'd like to get my hands on that penguin costume.
You guys remember Fonzie from Happy Days?
Yes.
Yeah, so his leather jackets, which he's known for, one went for like $87,000, the one went for $75,000. It's crazy. People love memorabilia. People want to get their hands on all this stuff.
I know, but you look at the tights that the old Batman used to wear.
Yeah.
And Robin. You got that they smell like crotch.
Want those.
I don't want those.
Definitely don't want. I don't see that on the list of sales, but okay.
Okay.
Next
He
summer.
slid down that sweaty bat hole.
Oh my gosh. Next summer, Nick Jonas is starring in a movie called Power Ballad, and Paul Rudd will be co-starring with him. And Paul Rudd will be past his primetime wedding singer, and Nick Jonas will be a fading boy band star. So that's what the movie's about. And what are we watching? We've got the World Series, we've got Slow Horses, Survivor, Chicago shows, Love is Blind, The Reunion, Selling Sunset, and if you go to the theaters, you have the K-pop Demon Hunter sing-along, and Sinners is back in IMAX for a limited time, and that's my Danielle report.
Into the 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, what's going on?
All right, Hurricane Melissa made landfall in Cuba as a major Category 3 hurricane, having hit eastern Cuba overnight with top wind speeds of 120 miles per hour, making it extremely dangerous. Forecasters say Melissa will cause destruction across southeastern Cuba before moving offshore toward the Bahamas. Over 700,000 people have been evacuated from the region, where forecasters are warning of flooding and life-threatening storm surges up to 12 feet above normal. Over a foot of rain is also expected. Heavy rain in the mountains, they're worried, could trigger landslides. And as expected, Jamaica was hit hard by Hurricane Melissa and is dealing with that aftermath today. Melissa was the first Category 5 hurricane to hit Jamaica and the strongest storm on record for the island. So far, 7 deaths and more injuries have been linked to storm preparations. They believe that there are going to be more today as the sun comes up and they're able to kind of take a look at what's going on. The Jamaican tourism minister says Kingston Airport may be open to relief flights today. And as we always say, redcross.org is accepting donations if you can help. It's day 29 of the federal government shutdown. There is no end in sight as a 13th effort to end the shutdown impasse failed yesterday in the Senate. The Trump administration says the military will be paid, but thousands of air traffic controllers have missed their first full paycheck. Food assistance benefits are also set to expire for millions of Americans this weekend. Half of the states are suing the Department of Agriculture over the impending cutoff, but the department says the money just isn't there. And finally, good news or bad news, depending on how you want to take this. There was no grand prize winner in Tuesday night's Mega Millions drawing, but that means it rolls over, pushing the jackpot up to $754 million.
Woo! Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, say
We're
yes to
gonna
that.
win. We are going to win. This is our time, you guys. The next drawing is going to be Friday, which is Halloween night. And those are your 3 things.
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Never forget, join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, t.org.
Well, I'll have to kill you now.
You're all creepy.
It was upsetting. I didn't like it.
I've had 2 dates.
Run for your life!
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
A rough week for the Miami Beach Police Department. One of their officers, a very, very highly decorated officer, David Cayuso, he passed away in a motorcycle accident while on duty near Hialeah on 75, I think. And there's a lot of people who just loved him so much and said he was just a true force in the force. And he will be missed. And thank you so much for your service. You know, hopping on a plane and flying to Africa to go on safari is such... I mean, it's almost laughable. I mean, we're born and raised in the United States. It's so comfortable. And we got everything here. What do we want? What are we doing? I'll tell you what you do. You want to hop on a plane and go to Africa and go on safari. This is what you want to do. We first met our friend, Vienny. How many years ago, Vienny, did we come on safari with you? Do you recall?
That was the first time was 2017.
Wow.
Okay. So I think we've been on 4 safaris with Vienny. And a lot of our friends are like, how do you do that? I mean, don't you have to be like a billionaire to go on safari? No, you don't. And we're finding more and more of our listeners, when they meet Vienny here in the studio with us, we're listening to him in the studio, they get in touch with him. How many of our listeners have you had on safari? Can you count them?
So I've had, I would say about 15 to 18.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
And that is around 26 to 30 people from
Total.
the show.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so they all find a way. They find a way to economically make it happen. And so going on safari, I'm telling you, I did not want to go. Alex dragged me there, kicking and screaming. I said, can't we go to Disney World? No. We're going to Africa. I went, to hell I am. And we did. And I can't wait to go back.
Wow.
I can't wait to go back.
For the show, right? The whole show's going to do a field trip.
Oh, sure.
Live broadcast.
Yeah.
Live broadcast.
If you can get the sales department downstairs to pay for it, sure, absolutely. Or upstairs, wherever.
Okay.
Okay, so Vienny,
Yes.
you've been doing this for your entire life. Your dad was a guide too, right?
Yes, my dad was a guide and he inspired me to do this from a very young age, around 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I loved what he was doing, being around him, being around his friends. And I developed the passion for wildlife. And when I was in high school, I joined a wildlife club where we talked about wildlife and all of that. And also had school trips to national parks.
Right.
And
wow.
yeah, the passion developed from there. And I've been doing this for 18 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think your kids will do it? Are they going to follow in your footsteps?
One of them, yes, definitely. The other two, not really sure. But they come with me on safari.
Oh, that's so cool. They're so
I
lucky.
take them on safari now and then, and they enjoy it.
How could you
Yeah.
not?
I got a question. When you took us out, for instance, or when you take someone out on safari for the very first time for them,
yes,
what is there a typical thing that they all say? They're all just enamored by something out there, and it makes them hooked. In your opinion, what is that thing that hooks people at the very beginning of their emotional first trek out onto the Serengeti?
So normally we have a night in Arusha, and on the drive to Arusha, I'll brief them. Like tomorrow, perhaps you are starting in Tarangire and you're leaving Arusha at 9 or 8:30 in the morning. It's going to be an hour and a half drive. So most of them don't really expect like the date's going to be wow on the first day, So we get into Tarangire, we start driving, seeing elephants, zebras, wildebeest, and all of that. And they're like, we didn't expect to see this much on our first 1 hour in the national park.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is one thing I always tell them, like, guys, today's like the appetizer. So today's not really what I'll call a real safari, even though we'll see a lot. But today I'm giving you the opportunity to suck it on and get used to the animals. As we go, it's going to even get better and better. And
it does. And it does.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they'll ask me, like, after 2 hours, they'll ask me, like, are you saying this is an appetizer? We have seen lions, elephants, buffaloes, you name it. And they're like, will we be seeing more than this? I'm like, yeah. You just wait, and
it's incredible.
Yeah,
as long as we don't become appetizers, I think that's the key.
That's the important part.
This one safari, we counted 110 lions within a period of 7 days.
Whoa.
And at the end of the trip, we were sitting at dinner, and we had a conversation, like going through the whole 7 days. And they looked at me and they're like, we were expecting to see 1 or 2 lions. And now we've seen 110. I'm like, yeah.
That's where they live.
Wow.
Any thoughts in the room?
Yeah,
Any
I want
questions
to know,
for Vienny?
do you have an animal that still to this day just amazes you every time you see it?
Elephants. I love elephants. Elephants are like, I always say they're like humans. I've studied their behavior. So whenever I sit with them, I always tell my clients, let's take it slow. Let's sit here and watch them. You've seen on my Instagram how many elephants videos I have, and how many close they can get to our trucks, and how they act naturally, and we sit there and watch them. You learn a lot of behaviors from them.
Wow.
You're like watching, another human being doing their days, in their natural habitat, and it's wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Obviously, whenever there's an incident on a safari, it's because the people did something wrong, right?
Mostly.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
So we heard about over summer, there was an incident with a woman and an elephant.
Yeah.
What did they do wrong? What happened in that?
So it could be, so elephants, most of the animals have zones, yeah? Animals communicate with you. Just like human beings. If you cross the line, I have to protect myself a little bit. Like, hey, what are you doing? So mostly it's when you cross the animal's boundary. The animals warns you. Elephants will do what you call a mock charge. And if you're not listening and you're pushing, and more likely this elephant has got a group that she's protecting, especially for the matriarch, their calves and all of that, she'll definitely wants to defend, So as soon as you cross their line, and they've been warning you for a while, then they will defend. Not necessarily to attack you or to kill you, but to protect themselves. So the outcome of that can be either injuries or death, or something like that.
And you've said a big part of maintaining safety is to stay seated in the vehicle, right?
Most of the time, yeah. So we have 2 types of trucks we use for game drives. We have what we call open game viewers. So those ones you have to be seated all the time because they're very open. Any sudden movement that you do can really trigger the animal, because the animal sees the eyesight is very good for most of them. And most of them sees black and white, so that is very good on movements. But if you're using the other tracks, the closed tracks, then you can stand, but because it's not as open as the game viewer, but you are not allowed to do certain things like taking your hands out, waving,
petting,
or petting,
No
or
petting.
taking your
No
head
petting.
out.
Please don't pet. Please don't pet the-
Because
Okay.
any
Do not
small
pet.
movement that outside the track can be easily detected by the animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, by the way, just a reminder, if you want to check out Vienny's Instagram, it's we're going to post it for you at Elvis Duran Show on Instagram. Vienny is VIANNEY. So it's Vienny's _untamed
expeditions.
Yeah. Well, and there's also a website you can go to. So that's the thing. People go, well, I'm going to sit in a truck with no roof on it and expect to live. Yeah. The thing is as Vienny has explained to us many times, the animal, be it the lion or the tiger or whatever, I don't know, they don't see people on a car. They just see a big car. They just see a big blob, right? But it's just when a lot of movement happens, and when you put your hand out to pet them, that's when problems begin. So, but a lot of people don't want. A lot of people I know are interested in going on Safari Vienny, but they're afraid. They are afraid of, for instance, sleeping in a tent. If you go to the migration for the wildebeest, a lot of times it's great to live in a tent. These tents they have are very classy. And thank God hyenas don't have thumbs. They can't unzip the tent. They cannot come in. But there's nothing better at night. And I remember Alex and I were trying to go to sleep, and he's like, "Do you hear that?" I went, "What?" He said, "Do you hear that?" I said, "What?" You can hear the hyenas sniffing the tent outside the door, or outside the flap. And he said, "This is not good." I said, "Joe," and I was like loving it. Like, this is great. They're not coming in.
So you can't pet from the car, but could you pet from the tent?
No, you can't.
Don't. Do not pet. Do not pet. You can come over and pet my schnauzer.
I think we shouldn't let her go. I think we should make Gandhi stay home.
No, actually, she needs to come so that she can see that you are not supposed to do that.
When she loses a finger, that's when she really...
It just takes one incident. Yeah, Frog, what's up?
Gandhi always says that animals can smell intent.
Yeah.
And that therefore she should be able to pet all of these wild, exotic creatures because they will know that her intent is real.
Yeah.
I would like for him to let her know that is bull crap, and that is not the case.
She knows that.
If they can smell fear, which everybody says animals can smell fear, why can't they smell love?
They can smell fear. They can smell they can sense when you're excited.
But they also smell
especially
meat.
elephants.
They smell meat.
Yeah, the hyenas and the lions will smell meat.
You
the
are meat.
leopards,
You are meat.
But let me tell you, I've petted an elephant or two.
She's going to be dinner if she does that.
The elephants that let you pet them are probably they've been with humans for a long time. What up, Nate?
Okay, so speaking of smells and meat,
Yeah.
do you discourage people from bringing some sort of cold cut meat sandwich onto the truck? Seriously,
Are you really?
Seriously, it's.
So this is what happens with animals smelling meat. The blood and all of that. Those are the animals that we call scavengers. So I don't really think a cooked meat still have the scent of a raw meat.
Okay.
Anything that is being frozen, loses that scent, of fresh meat. These animals smells more fresh meat, and especially for the hyenas, we'll go for the more rotten meat. Hyenas can smell for about 5 miles away and know where exactly the kill is, and they'll go.
Wow.
Or they can see the vultures cycling somewhere, and they know something is happening, and they go that way. But having a sandwich or something like that is not really a problem. We have snacks in the trucks that we bring, and there's a very famous snacks called biltong. It's like dried meat. I will bring that to the vehicle. We have, beers, sodas, and all of that. And people can sometimes say, like, oh, we want to have a meal close to the animals. You assess the situation, and you're like, okay, now this is safe. You give people their lunches, and they can still eat, the meat, and they're still watching the animals from a distance. Yeah, so
I would never eat meat. I would never eat meat while in.
So it's a certain, like, if the meat is raw and it's in a big portion, it can't get the attention when they're close by. But
The lions are
bring a big
coming.
rack of ribs with me. Okay.
My gosh.
You don't want to bring a raw meat on a game drive.
Yeah. By the way, Abby is now going to post all of Vienny's information on Elvis Duran Show on Instagram. And you know, at the very least, just reach out, go through his photos, and look at all the incredible photos he takes. Vienny was just really getting into photography a lot when we first met him, and now he's wow.
Yeah,
He's
now
crazy.
I'm doing great, and you know, to all those who have been with me on safari from the show, thank you so much for the trust, and thank you so much for the experience that we shared. You know, one thing that when I meet people for the first time, you know, start talking on the emails, phone calls, and all of that, and we connect before even we meet. So when we meet, I pick them at the airport, and we already connected. So we have that bond that, you know, I always say lasts forever. I'm here in America, it's a foreign land, but I have lots of friends. And, you know, most of them, I met them on safari. And some of them will be like, hey, just come stay with us. We're going to get your friends to talk to you and all of that.
That's so cool.
So safari is not only about seeing animals. It's about cultures. It's about friendship. It's about, you know, learning and all of that. I had a boy about 11, 12. And at the end of the safari, I sat with him and I asked him, like, what have you learned that will change your life on this trip? And he said, I've learned how to eat healthy. I'm like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, how did you do
Wow.
that? He said, all the food we ate here were fresh and good. And I've learned how to now start eating fresh food. And I was
Wow.
like, this is a life-changing to this 11, 12 years boy.
Yeah.
And he's getting into football. So he said, I know the eating that I've done here is going to help me to navigate my diet and all of that. And that was something, you know.
Well,
So-
but let me tell you. So when Vienny visits here, we have a big joke. He cannot understand how Americans eat so much cheese. If you go to Africa, there's just a little bit of mozzarella here and there to put on a little pizza. That's about it. But here, I mean, we put cheese on cheese. And the other day at lunch, we were all making fun of it. My God, we do eat a buttload of cheese. It's crazy. So traveling to Africa for Americans, I think Gandhi had a question about that.
Yeah, I mean, how is it for Americans right now? Is it safe getting in and out?
Yeah, it is safe. It is safe. Yeah, you know, most of the people always ask me that question, like how safe it is to travel to Africa. I can tell you, the eastern part of Africa is the safest part of Africa you'll ever be. We don't have any issues. People comes in, people goes out. The East African community is very strong, very peaceful, and we haven't really had any major issues concerning tourists or tourism in our side of Africa. The east, the south, you know, it's a very safe area to visit.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I've always, you know, I sometimes post on my Instagram about that and show people, you know, how safe it is. I once had a person just came in and, you know, he did not really understand. First time for him being in outside of America, and he was so nervous. And he got there. I said to him, like, wait, where we are going, you'll be seeing tourists most of the time, and the people that will be engaging are the guides, the room attendant, and all of that. And at the end of the trip, he said, I was so nervous coming here, but I think I'm going to come back to Africa again.
Yes.
And so far, we are talking about doing another safari. So,
nice.
You know,
I love that.
that shows, you know, he felt very safe that he wants to come back again.
Good. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
You know, there's something I want to talk about, and I know Nate and I have had a discussion about this, and it affected me personally. When you're out there on the Serengeti, and maybe it's a sun up, sundown, or whatever you're witnessing how the lionesses all band together as a women group to take care of each other, or you look at the way the animals track each other and kill each other and eat them, whatever. The thing is, it is so beyond gargantuan. It's so bigger than us. And there are many times while you're on safari, you will get emotional. I know I did. You start to get a tear in your eye and you can't explain why. Do you run into that a lot from people who ride with you on the Serengeti, Vienny? Do people get just emotional sometimes? It's so beautiful and so breathtaking.
99.999% of my clients, whenever they leave, they end up crying at the airport. And sometimes it gets me emotional, and I've spent time with you, and you have appreciated not only me but my country as well, the people, the culture, and all of that. That you feel like you are among us, and you are leaving us. You're going back home, and you're crying that you are leaving us. You're leaving this, and most of them, they're like, when you were booking this, was a once in a lifetime experience thing. But we are thinking we're going to be coming back again. Oh, wow. Like 99.9% of the people, as you're waving goodbye to them at the airport or airstrips in the Serengeti, they will end up crying. The 12-year boy that I told you about, he cried. And, this is a young boy growing up, but he was so happy that he had a chance to come to Africa. And, talking to his mother when you were doing the trip, he was like, what about the foods? What about my kids are a bit picky on eating and all of that? And I say, I got that covered, don't worry. So I had snacks, I had everything. There were brothers, two of them. And sometimes, brotherly love will come around and they start playing. And I'll tell the mother, just let them be. At first, second, third day, the mother came, she was like, okay, I'm just going to let them be. And they had their moments. We were watching Lions, and you could see these brothers hugging one another and talking and showing things. And the mother looked at me and said, thank you. I never knew this will be this easy. Mm-hmm. So if you're coming with the family, you don't have to worry. We take care of you and your children, take care of your family. And that's the most amazing thing that we can do for you.
Wow.
Look, it doesn't take a ton of courage to actually start moving on this. If you want to set up this incredible trip of a lifetime, it just takes a little time and some studying and getting it done. If you want to start with Vienny, great. There are many operators, but Vienny, of course, we love the most. And just to be very, very, very transparent, Alex and I are a member of Vienny's company family, and so there's that. But I just don't think that your life is complete until you do this at least one time. You owe it to yourself to get out and see such an incredibly different part of the world with people and culture and these animals. Again, go to Elvis Duran Show on Instagram, and we will link you over to Vienny. Vienny, we love you. We always love when you come see us.
Yeah. Thank you for always having me, and thank you for having me in the show. And thank you for the Sunday fun days and all of that.
Oh boy! Now see, we also taught him about, on top of the love for cheese. This week we had a Sunday fun day and a Monday fun day.
Yeah, so thank you so much, and thank you for introducing me into the cheese. Life, and slowly getting in there. So,
Lord, be careful, please. Vienny, we love you, Vienny. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
I am your host. Your ghost host.
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Time to wake up, okay? Wake up! I don't like this! Wake up!
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Whoa, look at the avalanche of text coming in about our conversation with Vienny and going on safari in Africa. It's possible. It's more possible than you think. And, look, if you find that someone in your party would be a little too anxious to take such a quote-unquote bold trip, it's not really that anxiety focused. I mean, no. it won't increase your anxiety. You'll get there and you'll love it. It's just planning it. Because it's such an unusual trip, you have really zero expectations because you don't know what's waiting for you.
Right.
I can see how that could be a little spooky for some people, but again, if you go to Elvis Duran Show on Instagram, we will link you over to Vienny's Instagram as well, and you'll see the photos and the videos. It's great. Blood Manor. We have the video recap that Deanna put together. Did Deanna include herself? Because she was really great at Blood Manor last
I
night.
think so, yeah. And her fiance Dennis, he loved it. He was eating that up. My gosh.
Deanna says the recap video of all of you guys last night at Blood Manor is up on our YouTube channel, and Abby is going to post it on our Instagram as well. And believe it or not, Deanna makes it into the sound segment with Garrett. Garrett,
Yes.
Let's see what it sounded like last night.
Well, let's start with the queen of Halloween, Danielle herself, and this is what she sounded like if you walked into Blood Manor.
Have you seen my husband? I don't know what I should. I love me by my husband.
Just a little something. That's how she usually is at home anyway.
And Danielle's husband, Sheldon, actually went through Blood Manor, and this is where Deanna and her fiance, Dennis, started to scare Sheldon.
Oh, Sheldon's here! No, don't tell my name! Sheldon! Sheldon! I don't know you. I don't know her either. But I know you.
Again, another night at Danielle's house.
All right. Let's go to Utah from a Fox station. So the reporter on the street didn't realize he was live on TV. So when the anchors threw to him, he was too busy singing about going to the bathroom.
Time now for one more thing. I gotta pee, I gotta pee. You're on the air.
Greg.
Poor Greg.
Poor Greg.
All right, so I want to teach you a little something about one of my favorite songs from Avicii. So Dan Treminsky, you might not know him, but he is actually the voice you hear in the song Hey Brother. Listen to how the song was pitched to him by his manager and how he actually recorded the song.
I answer, she says, hey, we have this offer from this guy, plays EDM music, is wondering if you would want to sing a song on his record. It was 2 guitar strings, boo doo 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 doo, and a vocal. That was it. There was no production. It was a just stone cold, dressed down bare demo. That I had no idea what was going to be done with that song. I recorded that vocal to a click track and sent it. I never met him. He was in LA. I was in Nashville. Recorded here in town. So he hit a G note. And I listened to the note, and there was,
And that's how a song was born. You're a good American,
Yeah.
Garrett. Thank you so much. And here it is. Here's Hey Brother. It's Avicii. Here's what it sounds like.
Hey, brother.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm a gay vampire. I'm really in the mood to suck somebody's blood. Suck somebody's blood. What else would I be doing?
Happy Halloween from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
The home you've worked so hard for is ready to work hard for you with a home equity loan from Rocket Mortgage. To learn how you can turn your home's equity into cash, visit rocketmortgage.com today.
Rocket Mortgage LLC, licensed in 50 states, NMLS consumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Oh my God, here we are. It's Halloween Eve. I'm still dying to know what mystery surprise costume you ordered for me. I asked Scotty if it was in. It is in, right? Did it come in?
Yeah, they all came in.
Danielle
All right.
knows.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Well, we saw Gandhi's. Gandhi, I mean, if you're going to dress like a penis, I'm just wondering like what that will, I don't know, what that will keep you from doing. I mean, are there some photos we can't take with a penis?
I think I can't be on camera at all dressed as a dinger. I think.
Is this your MO? I mean, you want to be off camera. That's why you ordered a penis costume.
That is all I try to do every day in here is not be on this damn camera.
But that's part of what we do, though. I mean,
Yeah, but I didn't sign up for that.
And but Halloween, it's fun to be on camera for Halloween to show your costume.
You know what this is like? There's this old show. It was a huge show called MASH.
Okay.
And they had this guy named Klinger who dressed up like a woman every day to try to get kicked out of the service.
Right.
He dressed in women's clothing every single day. in hopes that they would kick him out. Is that what you're trying to do? If you dress like a penis, then you eventually will just stay home. You can't come in.
I love this job and the radio aspect of it and talking into these microphones and having fun with you guys. They introduced this dumb camera and it ruined my life. I'm like, oh, God, I didn't sign up for this part.
You know where you'll be well received and worshipped? The Village Halloween Parade.
Yeah.
That'll be popularity.
That's an ocean of penises marching in that thing. Hey, Gunn, have you ever been to the Village Parade?
I have not. I've heard it's amazing.
Oh, it is the end all of all parades.
Really?
It truly. It is the ultimate parade.
It's Mardi Gras in New York City.
Let's all dress up and go.
Is it like ground zero for gay Halloween? Because that's where I want to be.
For everyone.
A lot of gay Halloween, but a lot of street Halloween goes on.
Huge.
Speaking of, even though we know this, we've known it for years, but now more than ever, I'm seeing more and more articles online about how Halloween is actually giving women and sometimes girls the license to dress like a hoe.
Of course
for sure.
Well, is it something a lot of women look forward to? Like, oh, God, Halloween's coming up. I'm going to really hoe this up.
Yeah. I mean, even if you take it back to Mean Girls, when that movie came out, it was Halloween is the one day of the year when you're allowed to dress like a slut, and it's fine.
That's right.
Like, I'm a mouse. Why are you wearing lingerie? Mouse ears.
Yeah.
I'm a mouse.
And you can either be Snow White or Snow White.
Right.
Yeah.
Nate, what do you guys used to call Halloween?
We called it Horroween.
Horroween.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of it's so funny. You can take really any costume and make it the scandalous version of a doctor, a nurse, a cop,
a nun,
a skanky nun.
Can we not let the men get away with this scot-free? Because guys, if they've got a good body, every single one of them is suddenly a character from 300 or a gladiator of some sort. They do the same thing.
Well, no one in this room's going to be doing that, so don't worry about it.
No. Hey, I was at a Halloween party last year, and I saw a slutty Helen Keller.
Wait, hold on, back up. Hold on, back up. So she could not speak, she could not see, but she was a slutty Helen Keller.
Yes.
How does one do that costume?
That's exactly it.
How did they even identify what they were?
I didn't even get it.
So you had to ask them?
Did you have to ask, who are you?
Exactly, who are you? And they wouldn't answer me.
They can't.
Okay.
Helen Keller can't answer you.
She kept the ruse all night until she finally gave in. At the end, she broke character.
Yeah, if you're going to be a slutty Helen Keller, you have to have someone on the wing to say, okay, my friend is slutty Helen Keller.
Right, or like a name tag.
You need an escort to walk you through. Oh, my God.
All right.
So, okay, back to this costume you guys ordered me. It's not really that bad of a thing, is it?
No, you're going to be fine with it. It's actually cute. I think it's cute.
I can't wait. I have no idea what it is. I wasn't part of this, so I'm not sure. What
Cute?
It's
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think it's an easy on, easy off, isn't it, Scotty?
Okay,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if not, I'll just go back to my banana.
Yeah.
You just have it laying
Why not?
around?
I know. He's just under the bed.
There's always a banana costume in my house. It's just don't ask.
Do we
Especially
know
when I
what?
ask
I
these
know
questions.
Danielle never tells us what she's going to be.
No.
But what are the rest of you?
It's boring, man.
What'd you pick?
I nailed it in.
What is it?
I'm a red Power Ranger.
Oh my gosh! You know what? That's gonna your junk's gonna be like
fun.
all over the place.
Is that right?
It's like
those
skin
are
tight
tight
body
costumes.
Yeah, you're going to be flopping around.
You're gonna be flopping.
Grapefruit from someone, or
You need to learn. You go to the drag queen webpage and learn how to tuck.
Yeah, RuPaul teaches you in his book. So just
Yeah, you need to need to tuck your
stuff.
twigs and berries.
You wanted to stuff your costume with a grapefruit?
something. I need bulk.
What?
People are texting in other costume ideas. Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You have a raven on your shoulder or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a raven? Yeah, raven.
Nevermore.
I would do that. Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh.
These are good. Nate, what are you going to be?
I have no idea.
Nate, I think your idea. So, Nate, can I tell him what you said you wanted to be? He wanted to be slutty Abe Lincoln.
All right.
How do you do that one?
You were a teddy and
I'd have like a
and
nice
a stove
big
hat.
stovepipe hat.
Yes.
No, Scotty B chose my costume for me, and I like being surprised and told you have to wear this costume. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Kinky.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't.
Garrett
know what it
says he's going as the Pillsbury Ho Boy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Boy, this is going to be the year of nobody's allowed on camera. I'm seeing Scary's junk. Gandhi's penis? I don't know.
I don't know.
This is all very on brand for us. I like it.
Totally.
I guess so. No, your penis costume isn't inflatable, I see.
It is an inflatable, yes.
And with most penises, it's also deflatable.
Yes,
so if
it
I'm going to bring a knife and poke your penis.
Okay.
How can
I'm
she
gonna deflate.
sit down wearing that?
I don't think you can sit. I don't know. Yeah, I have to stand and do the show.
Penises are for sitting. She's going to be okay. Should we play a song? I feel like we should play a song or something. What do we have?
Can we play a Halloween song?
I mean,
What do we have?
I mean, you want to play Thriller?
The Monster
Is it
Mash?
too early for
You
Thriller?
could do Monster Mash or Thriller.
Monster Mash?
Thriller's a long one, and we usually wait till Halloween to play Thriller, but that's the thing. We have this Halloween song deficit.
Yeah. Oh, Lady Gaga's got a couple good ones too.
Dead Dance?
The Dead Dance,
Yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Well, pull up a Gaga. What do you have? Something we're not rotating on the station.
Those two are
We don't do
fine.
the Dead Dance, right?
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Play it there.
Are you sure we don't do Dead Dance?
It's newer music, so yeah. So we could play it if you want.
You don't think? Okay, we can play it. We can get away with
If
it.
you want, yep.
All right. I wonder if Lady Gaga loves Halloween as much as Danielle loves Halloween.
Oh, I bet she does. Yeah.
Every day's Halloween if you're Lady Gaga.
That is true.
I guess
She's
so.
very lucky.
Yeah.
There you go. The Dead Dance, Lady Gaga. Featured on the iHeartRadio Halloween channel. What's the official name of the channel if you go to your iHeartRadio app?
I've got Halloween Hits playlist. It's got some bangers on there, I'll be honest with you.
Like what?
Oh, Ghostbusters, obviously. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. That's actually a very creepy
Yeah.
song. Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult.
that's a great
Werewolves
song.
of London.
Yeah.
Great one.
Some great hits on here.
So check it out. It's I think it runs. Doesn't it run year round? Can't you listen to Halloween hits at Christmas?
Yeah,
I believe so. It's what's it called? Halloween Haunted
Hits. Dead Man's
Halloween
Party.
Hits.
Oingo Boingo. Dragula. Rob Zombie.
So check it out. It's on right now.
Want to hear all the crazy stuff that Gandhi can't talk about on the big show?
So they have to do these secret things like stick shampoo bottles in their
Sauce on the Side. New episodes every Wednesday. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Until then, say bye, everybody. Bye.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.